Alright guys, today I'm going to show you how to install Deadener in the roof of this van. Everybody has their preferred method. I have a way that works best for me. We're on the subject of Deadener. I know there's a lot of them on the market, anything from Roadkill, NVX, Down for Sound, Vibraflex, this, which is Alphard double rigid. They all apply pretty much the same. I like to heat them up in the oven. Bring them out here. I heat up the back of the butyl a little bit, stick it where I want, roll it kind of semi firm in its spot. And then I take a torch and actually melt it to the surface, which I'll be showing you here in this video. This roof was rebuilt in this van, so all the Deadener was removed, and now I am reapplying this double rigid. I have 7 cases that will end up going in the roof of this van. This is the only sound Deadener I use in my SPL builds, just because I like the way it forms to the surfaces and how it hardens like concrete. I already have 2 layers in this van, so before I start adding more and showing you how to do that, I'll show you what just two layers will do of this stuff in the van. As you can see, it's not very thick, but I've had really good luck with this. I've used it in any build I've done in the last 3 or 4 years. So here, I'll show you really quick how 2 layers look in the van. So you see, it's just 2 layers, kind of hardens like concrete. So I'll show you up here. This is the out of the roof. Don't mind the broken bed line or whatever this is. I'm gonna fix all this. But those 2 layers, it's pretty much like concrete. You can't hardly get it to move, which is kind of why I like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I prep it and how I install this. So I cook it on 150, just in a standard oven, until it gets pliable like it is right now. And then I take it out in the garage and I'll show you the next step. All right, once it's warmed up, I take my torch and I go ahead and heat up the back. Just lightly, it's already hot. Let's go over it a little bit, give it a little bit more. Doesn't need much, because like I said, it's already hot. Then once I get the back warmed up a little more, I'll show you how I apply it in the reef of the van. So as you see here, I just did this half. You pretty much want it to look burnt like it is right here and right here. This half is not. It's just, I just pushed it up there into place, and I'm going to heat it up, and then I'm going to roll it flat so it adheres just like this here and this back here that I just did. Like I said, all you need is a torch, and then I always use a carpet roller. Works great for me. This one here is a J roller from Goonluck. I mean, I bought it at Lowe's. They all have them. So I'll show you kind of how this works here, and I'll show you how I roll it in. I like to go at the edges. You'll get a little bit of flame there. And I go until it's just burnt. You can see here. I usually start at the edges and I work towards the middle. You gotta be careful on this because it's got that foam right there, so that catches on fire a little bit, but blows right out. And then once I get the edge all the way around, I just kind of work towards the middle. So I worked around the edges, worked towards the middle, and as you can see, now it's kind of hanging and it's loose, and now you just roll it completely flat. Pretty easy. Get all the holes, everything out, all the air out, and it rolls perfectly flat, and it'll dry just like concrete. That's pretty much it. And then you just continue across or as much as you want. Try and contour to the roof and then fill in the gaps. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. So you just take your deadener, you cut it into pieces. I like to do half sheets at a time. Put it in the oven. I bake it at 150 for about 10-15 minutes until it's pliable. Then I bring it out here and I go over it with a torch on the back side again, just to heat up the adhesive a little bit. Rough it into place, just pat it down in the spot you want on the roof. Take a torch, you kind of go until it looks burnt, get it all nice and hot, and then when it's all done, you take a J roller, which is for carpet, and you go ahead and you just push it down and roll it across. You get all the air bubbles out, all the imperfections, and contour it to the roof. I just let it go, and then in about an hour, it's 100% cooled off, and it hardens like concrete. So I'll do another video when I have it all done, so you kind of see what the end result is. But that's pretty much how the double rigid goes. Again, if you guys like some of the work I'm doing, you want to see more content, comment below. Always like and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Have a nice night.